Morning. Hi, this is Travis from the National Weather Service. This is your weather hazard briefing for Tuesday, October 3rd. We are expecting one more day of showers where the main trough axis has moved just slightly out of our area. We're in the northwest flow aloft, but we still have one kind of wave moving through that flow today, which will bring us some light mountain snow, mainly in the central mountains, and then a little bit also in the big holes. I'll show you those graphs in a minute. And then some rain, mainly in our southeastern and eastern highlands along Utah and Wyoming borders, around a tenth of an inch as you get into the eastern benches of the Snake Plain, and then 0.5 you get into the mountains across the southeast highlands and again the eastern highlands, mainly the Wyoming and Utah borders. And then we have high pressure building in Wednesday through the weekend. We'll start off, we'll remain dry through that whole period. We'll start off cooler with some frost advisories, at least Wednesday, if not through all mornings, Thursday through Saturday morning. But then we'll at least have a warming trend for the afternoons. We'll start in the 50s and 60s as highs, and we'll end the 60s and 70s as highs as we go into Saturday, Sunday. Here's the satellite imagery. You can see kind of northwest flow aloft. There is kind of a wave right here. It's hard to tell, but it's kind of over northern central part of Idaho, and it'll move across us this morning. And so we have some light showers starting now, but there'll be some heavier showers this morning, particularly against our Utah and Wyoming borders across that southeast and eastern highlands and southern highlands. Here is the risk outlook. Again, just the showers, very minor impacts, if any. Good to see some fog, light fog as well, but mine will be a little bit breezy this morning, so not that likely. And then we'll start with the cooler and the clearer mornings, which will lead to that morning frost. The temperatures are 33 to 36 across our growing areas, Snake Plain, Magic Valley, Arco Desert, across pretty much each morning throughout the period. Here's our high temperatures for today and tomorrow. You can see they're pretty much 50s, 60s. A little bit better tomorrow. There's a little bit more widespread 60s with not so much cloud cover and rain that we're seeing today. And then as you go in today, we are looking for the first wave goes through in the morning with the widespread showers, and then we have some little bit of chance of convective activity. Just a little bit of thunderstorm activity. Very light chance, 10 to 20% chance. Mainly just be convective showers. Overall, the precip mounts won't be that high, but you can see there's some areas hitting half an inch, maybe even 3/4 an inch. But you can see the big holes in the Wasatch and the southern Highland Mountains seeing the best chance of precip across the area. And then there's just a little bit of high mountain snow across the central mountains mainly this morning. And there's some in the big holes this morning and afternoon. Temperatures Wednesday morning, again, will be conducive to that frost, that 33 to 36, particularly across the Arco Desert. May have to look into a couple other zones like the upper, lower Snake Plains and maybe just Shown area. And then as you go into Saturday morning, you can see we're still having the threat of frost across the whole Snake Plain and potentially the Magic Valley and just Shown areas. Then Friday we do again warm up by the afternoon. Temperatures starting to approach 70, and then as you go into Saturday, we are hitting some 70s across our western, southwestern valley areas. Just a summary, we're one more day of showers today, very small impacts, light mountain snow, maybe up to an inch or two in the central mountains, and a little, maybe 2 to 3 inches in the big holes. Above 8,000 feet mainly, maybe 8,500, and then we are looking for about a tenth to 0.5 inches across as far as just rain, precip, across the southern, southeastern, and eastern highlands. Mainly, again, that's the areas along the Utah and Wyoming borders. And then we have high pressure built in Wednesday through the weekend, bringing dry conditions throughout that whole period. Will be cool to start with frost advisories, at least Wednesday morning, if not all mornings. And then a warming trend, particularly for the afternoons, going from the 50s and 60s today to the 60s and 70s by the weekend. That concludes the briefing. If you have any questions, give us a call at this number. Thanks.